What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto Fun. Let's jump right into this. What's going on, MC Eller? Bailey? MC's been rocking that #1, bro. Killing it. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Good Easter weekend. Got the Monday blues, huh? Fredrito, what's going on, bro? Crypto Tip, what's going on, girl? Facts, BP. Eller said it's difficult times for us. Oh, no. We're good, bro. We're good. Oh, man, I just moved my fib. We're good for right now, dude. Remember what I said yesterday? If I see anything that's telling me different, you guys know I'm going to come on here and I'm going to break the bad news to us. But for right now, I still am thinking we are perfectly fine. And we'll go through some things and I'll explain why. Where I get my madness from. Bailey said, stay grounded. What's going on, Gina? Pappy, what's going on? Koala Gang. Nico. Well, let's jump right into this. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a great Monday. We're pretty much, well, in the States, we're pretty much done with this Monday. I know some of you guys, it's probably already late or early morning, depending on where you're watching, but welcome, guys. So let's just jump right into this. So let's dive right into Milady, right? So today, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching the charts and I'm like, bro, what is going on right now? And it's not just for Milady, it was for the whole charts, right? We obviously saw Bitcoin had a little bit of a drop today. We'll cover it obviously. But I'm just watching Milady, and as of what was it, yesterday's stream, I believe, we were hugging the 25. And you remember, I was like, bro, I don't have any issues. We're doing perfectly fine. We have found this 25, you can see multiple times, as some support. Well, obviously last night, we broke that support, right? We broke the support. Milady, and I tell you guys this, not just for Milady, for anybody, for any charts. If we keep testing or retesting a certain spot, whether it's up or down, it's most likely going to break, right? You only want to see something get tested maybe 2-3 times. If it starts testing it over and over, it's going to break. Sometimes to the upside, right? Which is great. But if you're finding that support and you just keep finding that support at the same level, eventually it's probably going to break. And that's what happened last night. Today, you can see Milady did drop all the way down towards around the 21. Nothing too crazy. If you guys remember, this was just a week ago. We broke all the way down to the 18. I mean, keep that in mind, right? We broke down to the 18 and we basically had a beautiful bounce and we started moving back up thinking everything was good. But as of now, we are starting to retrace a little bit more. We did find some support, and this isn't just a Milady's thing, right? This is a whole market. Whole market right now is cooling off, and we're going to cover a lot of projects, a lot of big projects that have been moving a lot that are also retracing today. I just want to make sure you guys are secure and you understand. If this was just Milady going down and the rest of the market was rallying, I'd be like, you know what? Something's up here. But we're just going with the market, right? We're just going with the flow. So you guys can see this is on the 4-hour. Remember last week, I think it was, we were covering the 2-hour chart, right? And remember, we were using our moving averages and we bounced. You can see over here, we bounced multiple times on the 200. Well, that like about maybe let's see here, the 27th. So yeah, about 4 days ago, we broke that support level, right? So I moved it over to the 4-hour and we're basically doing the same thing now, right? 4-hour, the SMA moving averages are going to move around a little bit versus the 2-hour. We covered this on our members only stream, making you guys better traders. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys join that. So on this, you can see for the 200-day, for the 4-hour, we are finding support again. Not only did we find support at the 200, but we found support at this 0.5 fib retracement right here. Big spot right here. This right here is the line in the sand, right? This is the line in the sand for us to stay on track on this run. Obviously, if we break it, it's not the end of the world, right? It's not the end of the world. Sometimes certain projects, maybe not even just certain, but all of them need to retrace and they need to get to a certain level. Sometimes it's a big dip, but they need to get to a certain level to where they can exhaust the sellers and it can incentivize buyers where you're like, hey, that's a good price. We just, we're at this certain level. We haven't been there in a while. And it starts to, incentivize buyers to come in. I don't know if we've hit that level yet, right? I don't know if we hit that level yet. Not saying there's going to be more pain in the market, but it's just not giving me that explosive bounce, right? We were doing what we did over here where we kind of are bouncing and kind of hanging around the same area, which tells me that we're most likely going to sit here and bounce off this 200A for a little bit longer and kind of waiting to see what the actual market is going to do. Right now, we are at the mercy of Bitcoin. I think the Binance future kind of hype has died off a little bit, right? I think it's died off a little bit. Not saying that there's anything to be worried about, but you guys go back a month ago, and even when Bitcoin was having a bad day, Milady's wasn't. Right, we kind of decoupled from the Bitcoin chart, but now we've kind of recoupled back onto the Bitcoin chart where we're kind of matching what Bitcoin's doing. So, with that being said, like I said earlier, we're bouncing off. This is the 4 hour. We're bouncing off this 200. We did find some beautiful support, not only on the 200, but this 0.5 fib right here at around the 22. We'll call it. So. For right now, everything's still looking fine. We're still good. Obviously, we want to see a beautiful bounce, a big V-shaped recovery, and us get back up to these levels. And I keep telling you guys, I still do think that we're going to wake up one morning here soon, and Bitcoin is just going to jump up like 5 to like 7 grand out of nowhere. It hasn't happened yet. Now, let's jump into Bitcoin. And sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. I'll jump right back on to you guys. So, Bitcoin today had a big cool off. We dropped down to about 68,000. You can see as of yesterday, we were back up around 71,000, and then we started to have this cool off. And then towards the middle of the night, we did have a sell off where we bounced at this 68,000, almost 68,000 even for Bitcoin. But you can see, obviously, as the day unfolded, we did break above this support / I thought it was going to be resistance as we moved up, and you can see we blew right by the 69. Hey, 69. So you guys can see, for now, we have met back up with this 100-day moving average, and hopefully we can stay above this 100-day moving average, giving us some support. And I think it's any day now, guys, we're going to get right back up and running as the whole crypto market, So, but things aren't looking terrible. If we were dropping down and we continue to just keep dropping and dropping, I would be like, something's up. It's not looking good. But you guys can see, we are having these little days where we're having drops, but we rebound, right? We're having drops, but we rebound. So as of now, I really can't tell you guys that things are bad right now. I really can't. And if we stretch this bull flag that we still have in play, you guys can see, technically we are still almost respecting this channel still. So like I keep saying, we're perfectly fine, guys. We are perfectly fine. I'm telling you guys, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but if something on the charts is telling me that it doesn't look good, or if we're going to go through some articles in a minute and things are saying maybe that there's something out there that could be bearish, we're going to cover it, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, right? So let's see here. So BP was good. We here for that daily dose of madness. What's going on, bro? Crypto tip. Milady's holding baby and buying on the bloody days. There you go. Getting more koala. Facts. We'll cover koala today. It was doing really well today. Koala was doing really well, and it still is. MC, come to think of it, the charts has always showed a big head and shoulders pattern, but just ignored it. And Craig, what's going on? Love the emojis in the green. What's up, April Fools? That's why we're out here. That's what Rosella said. I forgot, bro. I did a few little April Fools this morning on my daughter. I was like, you don't have to go to school. She's like, really? I was like, no, bro. Let's just go to a theme park. Let's go party all day. And she's like, are you being serious? I was like, yeah, we're good. April Fools. Got her. And then I got attitude all the way to school from there. Yeah. But that was it. That's all. I got her, and then that was it. Randy, what's going on? Real. Let's see here. Sorry. Eduardo, Mohammed, Adam. What's going on? Family, Monero, Jojo. Gene, already with the cock and you. We'll jump right in there in a second, bro. We are gonna jump right in there. But let's look at the bubbles real quick, and you guys can kind of see. I mean, this pretty much paints the picture of what we've been seeing for today, right? Really, no green besides core. That's been going crazy. I can guarantee, I don't know anything about this project, but I can almost guarantee there's something, probably news out there that's keeping this project pumping like crazy, right? You don't see just a single project, especially in the top 100, that's going to be pumping like this unless there's something big going on with this particular project. So, WIF down 8.6%. Remember, WIF has been absolutely killing it recently, so they're even down right now. So, Floki, WorldCoin, I mean, obviously I'm not going to read out every single one of them, but they're all red for today, right? So it is what it is, guys. It's one of those days. It's really been one of those weeks, I feel like, right? Let's see how long. It's really since the FOMC meeting, right? You can go back here on the 14th of March, which was about 2 weeks ago. We've kind of been dealing with this like blah market, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, like I keep telling you, we're above 69,000. We've really been hanging around the 70,000 mark. Bro, things are perfectly fine, right? I understand if we drop down to like in the 50s or something, I would be like, this is not good, right? It's not good, but we are still hovering right around 70,000, guys. So we are perfectly fine. Now, a couple things, we're going to look at the news, but I wanted to check out, did you guys hear, I know everybody in the Discord, and I'm going to post the Discord here in the chat here in a second. But look what dropped today on Solana. Call dropped on Solana, and it does not look like it's doing fairly too well. It looked like it came out and it freaking went crazy, right? It looks like it went crazy, but you can see there's been a big sell-off. And a couple things that I'm looking at that are a little troubling with this chart. But let me pull up the Discord real quick, and let me post this in the chat. If you guys are active in the Discord, we got I think we're pushing almost 200 people in the Discord. Getting close to it. So come and join the Discord if you guys ever are. Dude, they're talking crypto in the middle of the night, bro. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Turn this down. Let's see here. There we go. I just posted I think I did. Yeah, there it is. I just posted the Discord in the chat, so we'll take care of that. So real quick, let's look at easy call on Sol. Is this the proper? Let me just make sure. Is this the right chart? Because this chart does not look the best. It really doesn't look the best. Yeah, is this it right here? Volume. This is on Radium. Yeah, this is it right here. Yep, this is it. So what's crazy is if you look at the volume's been at almost $300,000, right? Obviously, any project that drops on Solana the first day, this is what you're going to see. I don't care what project you have. This is most likely what you're going to see, right? You're going to see this beautiful run-up, and you're usually going to see a sell-off, right? The one thing that I'm pointing out for call particularly is that the market cap is relatively low for this project, right? Because if we pull up call on Chronos, the market cap's at $15 million, liquidity's at like 600,000, right? But when you pull it up on Solana, the liquidity is like $10,000 and the market cap is at 50,000. And look what you're seeing. You're seeing a sea of red, right? And a couple things else that I was looking at was I was watching, there was like some really big sales going on earlier when I was looking at it. It looks like it's kind of gone away now. But I mean, I don't know if that was just people that bought in big when they first jumped in or what. But it just, I don't know, guys. I'm not getting that same call vibe that we were getting on Chronos. And I feel like sometimes Chronos is just a little bit easier for some of these projects. Solana is cutthroat, bro. It really is. It's cutthroat. So particularly for this project, I'm not even going to give any TA as of right now, other than maybe looking for some spots for some support. And I will say right there, just because we've so far found some support, and that's basically at the 24, pretty much a little bit higher than a little bit lower than where we're at right now. I would call that as some support. But me personally, I do want to jump in on this project, right? Because it's call, right? But I feel like they're going to probably just do better on on Chronos, right? I could be completely wrong. Tomorrow we'll wake up and this thing is at like a freaking $1 million market cap, right? I mean, easily could. They have a big following as far as on Twitter and their what they built up on Chronos. But it's just, to me, you would have thought that this would have been really moving, honestly, right? Like you saw this initial run, and obviously there's going to be a sell-off because there was such a big move. But I mean, it's like has not bounced back whatsoever. There's not a lot of buying coming in on the project, so that's what I'm saying about Call on Sol. But we'll definitely keep this on I have it on the watch list, so we'll definitely continue to monitor this every day. But for right now, I don't know. I'm just not too fond of the project right now on Solana. Not too fond of it right now. I'm just reading the chat. Oh yeah, let me post this. So I posted the Discord. I'm pinning it on top. If anybody wants to join the Discord, go ahead and hit that join. Easy said maintaining a $1 million and up market cap on what? On Ryoshi? Did Ryoshi go over there too? Everybody's making the jump. Did I spell that wrong? No, Ryoshi on Sol. I don't see Ryoshi on Sol, bro. There's no Ryoshi on Sol, dude. Yeah, it's only on Chronos. That's why I was like, damn, they jumped over? I mean, this project's probably been the most stable project on Chronos in the last week, right? I mean, Crawl on Chronos is stable, right? They're pretty stable. But other than Call, this has probably been the only other project that's fairly new that's been pretty stable on Chronos as of right now. You can see. It looks like it's finding some solid support. Let's see here. You can see it's bounced multiple times right here. Pretty much almost about where it's at right now at the 14.5 is where it looks like it's found some beautiful support. So we'll see how that plays out. TJ, Base has been going crazy. I was talking about that yesterday. TJ said there's a new L3 on Base called Degen Chain. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did hear about Degen Chain. Let's pull it up. But I've been saying for the last week that Base is going crazy right now. Wait, is this on Ethereum? No. Hold on here. Base is going to be DeFi for Chronos. It's going to be Chronos ecosystem. Why is it's not pulling up on Base though. It's pulling up Degen on Ethereum. Let me see something here. There it is right here. Okay, so Base is a layer 2 on Ethereum, obviously, is what it looks like. The Ethereum was throwing me off. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, so this project's killing it. $637 million market cap with almost $20 million liquidity. It's almost $70 million in volume, bro. That's pretty big for a freaking project that just dropped. You can see there's somewhat of a bull flag playing out. I really, though, with bull flags on DeFi, I don't really play too much mind into them because anything can happen, right, on DeFi. Usually the traditional market, like Bitcoin or, Milady, stuff like that, I will pull up bull flags all the time. But for DeFi, I feel like the percentage of it playing out properly is a lot lower than in a normal traditional market. So, but it looks bullish as hell. It honestly looks bullish as hell. And you can see this thing has had an epic run. So that's crazy. Definitely looks good. Gina said, Donald Avalanche. What's up, bro? All right, Gina. We'll check it out. Donald on Avalanche. See a lot of Pulse Chain. I don't see Avalanche, bro. What's going on there? I don't see it, Gina. Owen said, Milady is listed number 1 on Binance on voting. Do you think Binance will list it, and when do you think it is? So, Owen, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers running on, Binance listing. And it's like, bro, God. Remember we called it? We said all these YouTubers are going to be popping up covering Milady. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but I see a couple particular new YouTubers that are basically running their whole channel now off of Milady. I'm cracking up. Not even hating on them, but it's like I did briefly watch a video and I was like, dude, are you kidding me right now? But other than that, really no one knows what's going on as far as if and when Binance is going to be listing Milady, right? And I've been telling you guys this for months now. What is the number one thing that I'm going to tell you guys for us to get listed on Binance, right? We are number 1 on the futures trading for Binance contest, right? Beautiful. I think that is nothing but a plus for Milady and also a plus for us being on the radar of Binance. But we've already been on their radar. Binance is looking for a couple boxes for us to check. And the number one thing that I'm telling you guys when we do check this box is when we're going to get on Binance, and it's when we can consecutively have days of high volume, right? They're looking for projects that are going to have high volume consecutively, right? I tell you guys this all the time, like a broken record, not saying you're not listening, but we always have new people coming in. Their exchanges make money off of transactions, right? So they want to list projects that are going to blow up. Maybe they haven't yet, or they're looking for projects that already have very high volume daily. So, and I mean high volume, like 100, 200, $1 billion in volume daily. That's what they're looking for, right? We haven't technically hit those levels. We have had days where we're up $60, $70 million days, but it's been for maybe a few days, and then it'll kind of start slowing down, right? You can see, obviously, right now, we're up 17% and rolling at about $20 million in volume for the day. So I think, and I keep telling you guys, we will be there eventually for Milady. We will be there eventually. We're not there yet, but eventually when we do see those days where we're having massive volume for 24-hour days and Milady, that's when we're going to probably see a listing get dropped on Coinbase and for Binance. And I'm not talking about just like 2 days where it's 100 million. I'm talking about us for a month, 2 months, for months on end where we're having 50, 60, 70 million dollar days. That's when they're going to be poised. They're going to be forced to drop Milady on their exchanges, given that they're going to be missing out on a lot of money is the way they're looking at it. So for right now, they haven't given us that opportunity to be listed on their platform yet, but you guys know it's coming. When Milady's is up there, $1 billion market cap, and like I keep saying, we're at 60, 70, 100, $200 million days in volume, you'd be dumb to have an exchange and you're not getting a piece of that pie, right? So we'll be fine. We'll eventually get there, but it's gonna take time. You have to remember, Milady's only a year old, right? Only a year old, and really, Milady's was formed and came out during a bear market. So 8 months of Milady was during the dark days of a bear market, where nothing was doing good. And now we're finally, in the last few months, we've been really seeing this uptick in activity with the project, with the exposure, with the hype, so we will get it. We will get there eventually, right? I'm sitting here mumbling, but we will get there eventually. It's just going to take time. It's going to take time. Gina said, that's my friend on the chat. Real said 26 billion Milady. Current average is at 30.23. trying to reposition lower, bought in at 35, had to average down. So you're saying that you bought in at, let me see here. So you bought in at the 30.23. So you bought in somewhere around up here, around this little support. Well, we'll call it resistance as of now. And you said what now? You current average. Oh, okay. You bought in at 35. I see what you're saying. So you bought in up here when we were pumping like crazy. You bought in on that hype train, and then you basically had to you brought your average down towards the 30, which isn't bad. You know, in your spot, you should be happy right now, right? Because we're under your average, right? Obviously, you're in the red, but you have the opportunity to be bringing your average down. A lot of people that have been with the channel for the last year they're still up like crazy, but I'm sure they're kind of hesitant on continuing to add to their bag for right now just because they're bringing their average up. You have the opportunity to bring your average down. So with that, my friend, I say dollar cost average in, right? You don't want to go crazy, but keep just dollar cost averaging in and bringing your average down. That's what we all did during the bear market. So let's jump on to some news today. Today's been a blah day today, right? Today's been a blah day today. So looking right here, this is kind of bullish news right here. Tether added nearly 9,000 Bitcoin to the holdings in the first quarter. So the first quarter of 2024, they're talking. Looks like Tether has added 9,000 Bitcoin to their holdings. And really what this does is they're adding that in, basically giving confidence that you can hold your money in Tether because they're backed by a lot of assets, right? Particularly 75,000 Bitcoin worth a whopping $5 billion. So Tether, the issuer of USDT, the world's largest stablecoin based on market cap, added just shy of 8,889 Bitcoin in the first quarter, according to the chain trackers such as Arkham Intelligence. Though Tether made no official announcements of the action, a wallet believed to be belonged to the company shows as having about 9,000, or is that 9,000? Yeah, 9,000 Bitcoin moved to it on March 31st. Tether, of course, has made no secret of its intention to use a portion of its profits to acquire Bitcoin. Well, that's awesome. That's pretty much a short article, but you can see these people aren't buying, and you got to remember they've been buying all up, at these high prices. This is a $1 billion company. They're buying in at Bitcoin at these high prices. That should definitely give you some bullish hopium, that they definitely do think, and they not going to say no, but they anticipate that Bitcoin is going to continue on this upward movement. So, oh yeah, this was an article I wanted to read because we all know about rug pulls around here, right? So 336 million in crypto funds stolen in quarter one, 98.8 million recovered from March hacks. And I guarantee all this is all on DeFi. All on DeFi. And I can almost guarantee that out of that 336 million, I'd say 300 million of it's all on Solana. So it says, according to a report by Web3 cybersecurity firm PeckShield on April the 1st, the market saw over 30 hacks in crypto space, resulting in 187 million in losses. Wait, over 30 hacks? So they must be talking about big hacks and not like rug pulls. It says with 98.8 million recovered, this figure marked a decrease of 48% from February when hackers stole over 360 million. Holy crap. Despite decline losses compared to March figures still exceed those of January, during which the market encountered 182.5 million in losses. So they're actually talking about big hacks, right? Like those big, like North Korean, those hackers that will come through and wipe a freaking whole project is what they're talking about. They're not even talking about us little guys that get rug pulled on the bases, right? See, not only do the little guys get hit, but everybody, right, on there. All right. Let me see here. I think I just got some exclusive announcements here. All right, Prodigy, I got your message, and I'll release that message in a few minutes. And it's a message about NFK, our native token for the channel. So let's see here. Anything else going on? Guy predicts $150,000 Bitcoin in 2024. I mean, we already know all those stories, right? Let's jump into some projects. Let's see. So Pepe down 10% today. Pepe is down 10%, guys. Nothing too crazy, but down. Dogecoin, obviously on a beautiful run. Doesn't look terrible, though. You can see Dogecoin is down technically 6% for the day. But, I mean, it's still holding some pretty high levels at above 20 cents. So, still looking good. I mean, majority of the projects, even going to like Solana. Solana's still hovering at $192, right? Coming off its high of $209. I mean, bro, the market still, in my opinion, still is just like, it's retraced slightly, but it's just like sitting there ready to just explode is what it looks like, right? You can see Solana down 5% for today. Obviously, we're down 4%. We're really not looking bad compared to a lot of projects. Let's see here. Fetch is down. Myro's down 11%. Myro's down 11% because it's been on an epic run. You can see it actually broke out of this bear flag right here, so we can actually delete this bear flag. Because remember, like I told you guys, it doesn't always work the way we want it. And you can see that bear flag broke down to the downside for Myro. I would honestly love for Myro to drop down to under 20 cents so I can get a good position in there. But it seems to just be holding strong because it knows that I want to buy in. It knows it. Jasmy, look where Jasmy bounced. Right here at the 2 cent mark, guys. At this support level that we've had mapped. Beautiful bounce right there. Pretty much just telling us that Jasmy is not going anywhere. It's still holding that 2 cent mark. Looking absolutely fabulous, honestly. Oh, Eduardo said, I think someone's name is Donald Avalanche on the chat. Oh. Let me see. Is there really a Donald? Let me see here. I can check everybody that's in here. Donald. Yeah, there is. All right, Donald. I see you. There is somebody named Donald Avalanche. I'm sitting here on here looking up Donald for Avalanche. Oh, Rosales, I just saw your message. Can you look up Mother Effer's coin? Really, bro? This is a kid's channel. And you got us looking up Mother Effer's coin? Let's see. This is on base too. What are you guys all doing the switch over to base? So market cap, $155 million. That's crazy. Liquidity, about $30 million. Not too bad. This has been out for what? It's been out for about 2 days. About 2 days. I mean, it had a beautiful run up, but you can see it looks like it might want to start retracing. And let's see here. I already found a beautiful support level for this. So what I would say, because you can see it bounced, and it just bounced. So it's still telling you it has some support right here at the 14. We'll call it the 14 and a half, 14.5 right here. Still looking bullish in my eyes. If this breaks below this 14 and a half right here, now you did have these drops where it broke below and then it did make out and do really well. I don't know if it's going to work out just like that, because this was that initial run up, that bounce, right? That bounce found some support and tried to go up for another double top. Now that we're retracing, this project doesn't look terrible. The numbers look great, on here. But I would just be careful, because like I always tell you guys about DeFi, these people have made massive money, or they're still sitting on beautiful profits. At any moment, they can start selling off, and this thing could easily start retracing. So as long as this thing stays above this 14.4, 14.5 mark, I'll stay bullish on this, and I would say that this thing will probably go on a nice little run. If it does break below that 14.4, I'd be very cautious in regards to, just maybe looking for an exit plan on the project. Let me see if we can do a fib on this. Yeah, I guess slightly. Slightly. You can see it found beautiful support right here at the 618. It's now hitting its head at the 382. You see where it bounced off our support and it's hitting its head at the 382. So you can see usually those are signs that we're on a downward movement. So I would watch out. Like I said, this thing is probably most likely going to come back and bounce off this. If it breaks below this, be cautious. COD said, guys, relax. Don't be worried. Yeah, I think we're good, bro. I think we're good. Muhammad, hold on, bro. I got you. Swift is looking good. Craig, you haven't come in here and said anything about Swift in a while, dude. I just realized that. I sat here and put this on the watch list, and you never come in here and bring it up anymore, bro. Never bring it up. So this is like a meme coin, I think, right? That's on Coinbase. I don't know. I say meme coin, but who knows what the hell this is? But there was talk and there was some chatter that Taylor Swift was back in this project. We didn't get confirmation, but I started to think that it was all a lie. Starting to think it was all a lie, guys. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it does look like it's on a run. This project's odd, bro. The market cap's real small. Like I said, traded on Coinbase. This project will go on runs when the market's not doing good. And then when the market's doing good, this project starts going down. Right? So, traded on Coinbase, market cap under $30 million. Like I always told you guys about this project. I think when we officially are like in this like thick of the bull run, this project will probably run up real fast up to $100 million. They always seem to do that when they're traded on Coinbase. So, definitely, I think if you have the patience and you want to hold on long term, wouldn't be a bad little buy, especially with the market cap being so low. BP said Book of Cat is pumping on Solana. I saw you guys talking about that on the Discord. It is running like crazy. It looks good. BP, the only thing I would say is, remember I told you my story about that liquidity that was at like $1 million. It was locked, right? And I swear the chart looked just like this. And it was like, oh, it supposedly had all the liquidity locked in, right? Pumping like crazy. I was like, man, I'm about to jump in on this. I'm seeing all these big buys, like $30,000 buy-ins. I'm like, holy crap, this thing's moving. And before I could even jump in, I go and look. Liquidity's gone. And this is what I was saying yesterday or a few days ago. Freaking these scammers, bro, they have deep pockets where they'll literally fund and have $1 million and put it in liquidity on these projects. And I mean, they're just looking for a quick pull, and I understand, these people are buying in by the 20, 30,000s. They just wait an hour and they make $50,000, $100,000. They run, so, but I'm not saying this project's like that at all. I'm just saying, since I saw that, bro, I'm like, now I'm so cautious on any project that I see. I used to think $1 million liquidity, oh, that's legit, 100% legit. Yeah, you're good. And then I saw that happen. I was like, bro, this is nuts. I was like, these people on Solana got some money. But yeah, this project looks good. It's hard to kind of, what is this, a few hours old, right? So, I mean, like I always say, BP, get your money. Don't get greedy, right? Don't get greedy. Get that paper and then keep it moving. COD said, like, for real, it's part of the game. Of course, it will be manipulation on the price, completely normal. But don't forget, there is big. Is that wheels or whales involved in the picture? And he said, good to be here. Thanks for the live. No problem, brother. No problem. I appreciate you being here. Altcoin versus Milady, which one looks promising and for a good return? I mean, honestly, I'm going to say, given that both of them have very small market caps, I'm going to say that both of them have, good potential, right? I'm going to have to go, and this isn't just me being biased, but I'm going to have to go with Milady as far as I feel like it has higher potential. And I'm going to give you my reason why. One is, let's go here. Milady's market cap is at right now currently 168 million, right? 168 million. MOG is currently at 240 million, right? So it's up. I mean, that's $100 million difference, almost like about an $80 million difference right there. That's 30-40% higher market cap. Nothing too crazy, right? They're in the same ballpark, but MOG has a bigger market cap. One, two, Milady's I feel like has a lot more exposure and a bigger community. I know MOG is fairly new and it's still building itself up, but I just feel like Ladies has a little bit more exposure going with it and a lot more hype behind it. That's what I think. So I feel like with Milady's, is potentially going to, get to a higher market cap than MOG. But who knows, right? They could easily both go running, and you could put your money in both projects and, do fairly well on both projects, right? For MOG, though, pulling up the chart right now, I told you guys, and I told you guys this, if it's historically speaking, if you were able to buy in pretty much where we're at right now or below, usually you've done really well. I say that usually. I don't know if this is going to play out necessarily this time. You can see it broke a big support level at this 62. So not a bad time, in my opinion, to be dollar cost averaging in on MOG, to be honest. Not a bad time to be dollar cost averaging in. Tim, what's going on? He said, Ladies Game Army. Token, what's going on, bro? What's up, Crip? How's about Panda Swap on Sol? We'll check that out. And let me see here. COD said, if you look at the holders remain the same, even go up, which means some people are taking some profits and manipulating the price a bit. Well, let's look up. If you're talking about Milady, you can see our holders technically have been continuing to move up. It's slowed down like crazy in the last week. But you guys can see we jumped up over 21,000 wallets open for Milady. Just a month ago, we were sitting at like 15, 16, 17,000. I felt like we couldn't break that 17,000 for the life of us. And we're finally above 20,000. So, one thing I will say, COD, for the whole market, not just for Ladies, but, we're not far. I keep telling you guys, we're really not far from our all-time high. We're trying to hold some good support for right now. You're going to see days or weeks like we've seen right now after you see this massive run up. And this isn't just for Miladies. This is for the whole market, right? Bitcoin doing the same thing. It's continuing to have a massive run, but you can see in the last week, 2 weeks, we've been kind of sitting around the same numbers and consolidating for right now. So, I think we're still in a beautiful spot. And we're pretty much set up. If we can continue and we get that momentum right back behind us, and I'm talking about the whole crypto market, we easily will be running back up to all-time highs and getting, exceeding all-time highs for Milady and for Bitcoin as well. Let's see. So someone wanted to look at Panda Swap. Panda Swag, I put. Damn. This thing went on a massive run. Didn't we look at this yesterday? I believe, right? Or a few days ago. Holy crap. Muhammad, I got you, bro. Don't worry. Do not worry, dude. So Panda Swap went on this epic run. You can see it retraced, almost bounced back towards the 786. And you can see since then, it has run up. It hit its head pretty much. It bounced a little bit above, but you can see it got rejected at the 236. So, I mean, it looks like it's on a nice run. right? Nice run. It did run up and have a big retracement. It looks like it's trying to go for another run, but it didn't make it up as high. So I don't know if you're up on profits right now. I'm not going to sit there and tell you to sell. You do what you got to do, but like I always tell you guys, don't get greedy on these projects. Don't get greedy, and maybe take some profits and try to reposition yourself if you possibly think that we're going to have somewhat of a retracement on this project. It didn't break above and hold this 236, so that's the only reason why I'm saying you might see somewhat of a retracement back towards maybe the 786. I don't know if we're going to drop back down towards this support level at the 33, but if I had to bet, and if we were going on a retracement, I would say the 618 right here is going to be the big spot for some support. If it breaks that, then you're most likely looking at the 786 or possibly breaking back down towards these levels over here. So, like I said, if you're up on this project, keep a close eye, and I wouldn't be, I would be just watching it and possibly looking for some kind of profit taking and maybe looking to reposition myself if I'm long term on this project. So Muhammad wants to look. Let's bring it up, Muhammad. Let's bring it up, brother. I thought I had two here. Let's go to the watch list. Let's just take a look at what NFK's been doing today. This is obviously our native token for the channel, and you guys can see we've been killing it. We really have. It says we're down 7%, but it just like reset. We've been up. We were up like 70% today, I think. Right, and you can see it's clearly on an upward movement. We found some support at this level right here at around the 16, and we have been just slowly but surely moving our way up, looking great. Market cap's at a little over $600,000 right now. So, I mean, we're looking good. We're looking good, and I can announce it now. I just got word from one of the devs, Prodigy himself, just gave me some insight that the website for the project is going to be dropping. He's getting confirmation supposedly in the next few hours, but most likely what we're going to do is drop the website tomorrow. So what we're going to do is by tomorrow, it might take a few hours for them to update this, but our website's going to be updated. Right now, if you click on the website, it'll go straight to our YouTube channel, right? But we're actually, because we've been in the process, we had a company build our website. Instead of us doing a one-page website where we could, buy a website on GoDaddy for $5 and, just throw a couple links in there, we actually invested money and got a company to create this beautiful, awesome website with the white paper that's going to be on there. We're going to have all the links as far as, so if you guys ever want to send anybody our way for the project as far as how to buy, and sell NFK, just everything you want to know about NFK, right? We have the Twitter page that we already have up. We have the obviously our Discord, and I'm not talking about our Discord for the channel, but the Discord for the actual project. Everything is going to be basically added to the website and also added onto the deck screener as well. So we're going to have some more links on here, adding on here so as well. So, I mean, we got big things coming, and from there on, like I told you guys, we have some big advertisement, hopefully partnering up with some people, and then our next goals are going to be getting us onto not necessarily exchanges yet. We want to kill the DeFi space, but us getting onto CoinMarketCap, trading view, stuff like that, so you can actually pull the charts up, not just on deck screener, but on the actual websites and stuff like that. So we do have some big things coming up, and we are looking absolutely fabulous right now for NFK. So if you guys are interested, just look it up. We're on Solana, $NFK on here, and you can go on the deck screener, and all you have to do is copy the NFK address, and you can buy it on Jupiter and on Radium. So definitely check that out. Gina said, oh, hold on, Gina. I think someone was right ahead of you. Hold on, Gina. I got you. Mario said Moo on Ethereum is running. We'll check that out, bro. Let's check out some Moo. Are they going to have a cow? Is that a cow? No. Oh, it is a cow. Look at that. We've looked at this project before. I thought you said it was running, bruh. You said this thing was running. Oh, you said on Ethereum. He said on Ethereum. There you go. All right. And it is a cow. Nice. Holy crap, this thing is running, bro. Looking nice. Looking very nice. Very nice. I don't know if we should do a fib retracement or just say, bro, if you got profits, take them. So, I mean, this project, I mean, market cap almost $30 million, $500,000 in liquidity. I mean, everything checks out, right? So it looks good. Project looks good. All I can say is like I keep telling everybody else, right? If you're long term, that's one thing, right? But if you're just in here and you're just trying to double, triple your money, depending on where you're at, bro, you know, like I keep telling you guys, don't get greedy. Get that money and reposition yourself or move on, right? Move on. If this ain't NFK, then just move on, right? So I'm just kidding. If this is long term, you know, the project looks legit. You're seeing this beautiful run up, but you guys know what happens, right? We see these beautiful run ups, and then you'll see kind of a retracement, and then after that is kind of finding out where it finds some support. If this thing does retrace, it could continue on this beautiful run, right? It can continue. We could pull it up tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, and this thing breaks out of the fib retracement. We'll see how that plays out. But for right now, it is testing that real bullish spot right here, this 236. You guys always know, whenever it makes these all-time highs or these local highs, when it kind of retraces like it has, holding that 236 is going to be a big spot for it to stay bullish, right? If it holds this, you're going to probably continue to blast off. If it breaks below this 236, now we're looking for spots for some support. Obviously, the 382 right here is going to be a big spot for some support. And if it breaks that 382, then you're probably looking at the 0.5 or the 618. And this is why I say, watch it. If it breaks this 236, if you're up, you want to chance it, maybe the line in the sand will be the 382 at the 32 spot. If it breaks that, I would take my profits and maybe wait for a bounce somewhere around the 0.5 or the 618. You can probably use the same liquidity that you had from your profits, throw it in and double your position, right? If this is a long-term play for you. So keep an eye on those. But project doesn't look bad at all. Now, my girl Gina said, can I please, and I quote, oh, she didn't say please, but I'll say you said please. She said, what do you think about ALI and RSR? Someone was asking about reserve. So let's pull up reserve first because I feel bad. Someone did ask that. I feel like we had I could have sworn we had a freaking chart up for that, but wait, you said RSR. This is RSV. Is this the same project that you want to look at? I mean, regardless, someone already asked for this project, so we'll keep it up here. So if this is the project, let me just compare numbers here. 11 cents, 1.7. Nope, this is not the same. Reserve rights token. The hell is going on here? All right, never mind. Sorry, I pulled up the wrong chart on that one. All right, so this project, let's see here. It's up for the day about 8%, almost 9% for the week. About the same, 9%. But for the month, it's up almost 200%. And you can see this big run right here. It looks beautiful. Let's try to pull up a fib retracement and see if it gives us anything. So you can see is this an all-time high that it just hit? Can't be, right? I don't want to zoom out, but let's do it. All right, yep, absolutely not. That is not an all-time high, but we'll call it a local high that we just saw. So you can see it just made a local high right here at around the 1.3 cents. You can see it did break a little bit below this 236, but the 200-day moving average, this is on the 1 hour, saved the day, and it found some support at the 200-day moving average, and it was able to break above the 236 right here. So same thing like I was just talking about on the other project. After making these local highs or an all-time high, as long as this is staying above this 236, this easily can continue on this run. If it breaks the 236, then I'm looking for spots for some support. And honestly, I would go past the 382 and say that this 0.5 right here, look how it consolidated. It actually made, you can see here, this is a beautiful bull flag that it made right here. Made this beautiful bull flag and basically found some support at the 0.5, and that's what gave it its its confirmation that it was going to be bullish. Shot up. That's when it made this local high right here. So What am I saying? As long as it stays above this 236, I think you're going to be perfectly fine. I think this project is very bullish right now on a nice run, especially on a day like this where not much is going on. It's looking good. If it does break the 236, I would be looking for anything under the 382, particularly the 0.5 at around 0.7, the 77 mark. I think that would be a big spot for a big bounce and some dollar cost averaging in on the project. But doesn't look bad. $589 million market cap, so not crazy big. I'd put it in maybe like a on the higher end of a small market cap project, right? And it's traded on Binance, so definitely has big potential on some big moves for sure. And then ALI, you guys know I'm pretty big on ALI. It's been sitting in this just downward channel for a while. Looks like it has found some support right here. Pretty much where it is at around that 25 for right now. You guys remember I bought in, I sold off, basically just getting my money right back on this project because I wanted to see if I can maybe catch it on one of these little drops that it does, possibly bouncing somewhere around this 200A is what I'm looking for on ALI. And why am I particularly looking at ALI to buy in? Well, it's an AI project that has a very small market cap. Very small market cap. So that right there, it interests me. I've made money off this project before already. And what this project does is it'll kind of go dormant for a little while and it'll do something like this. And then out of nowhere, it'll just have these big explosion moves, right? So it's getting to that spot where I kind of want to, I'm monitoring it like every hour, kind of just watching it, and I'm looking to see if we can catch something around this 200-day moving average right here at the 22, or if we can get lucky and possibly buy in anywhere under 2 cents. I will be jumping in like crazy on this project. And then I already have, as we move up, other spots for some support and resistance. But right now, this is a buy in my opinion. As far as for myself, small market cap, AI project. Can't beat it. Aaron said, how do I buy NFK? So Aaron, NFK is going to be on Solana. It's going to be on Solana. So what you're going to need to do is use your Solana DeFi wallet, and you can just go on Jupiter or Radium to buy. If you don't know, you can Google Phantom wallet is what I use. Download your Phantom wallet, and you can just add your funds. Add either USDC or Solana, because this is on a Solana network. And you're gonna want to just on your Phantom wallet, you're just gonna go to the browser and look up Jupiter Swap. Type in Jupiter Swap, and then it'll come up. And then what you're gonna need to do is go on the deck screener, right here. You go out, you pull up deck screener, and you can find our project. Just type in. All you have to do is type in $NFK or no FUD koala. No FUD space koala. It'll come up, and you can basically all you have to do is go on to the address. Right here, if you go on this right hand side, you just come down and you can see it says pair, and then it says $NFK. Their address is right here, the middle one. You just copy this, you click on it, and it hits copy, and then you just go on to Jupiter Swap. You would just go into your Jupiter Swap and just paste it in there, and it'll pull it up, and you can basically buy however much you want to buy in on, right? And like I said, right now we're doing good. Market cap still under $1 million. We're running this thing up to $1 billion. So yeah, Gina said Jupiter is better. It really is. Radium, I don't have a problem with Radium. It just freaking like it just is laggy sometimes, right? You get on Radium and it's like sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes it like will exit out on me, like while I'm in the middle of a freaking swap. It like just like blacks out and it's like restarts. I'm like, dude, what? Jupiter is like freaking butter. It's smooth. It's so smooth. Like, I love Jupiter 100%. I've been telling you guys this all the time. When I do, and what I love about Jupiter is I also, let me see if I can pull, I don't think I can pull Jupiter Swap. I actually, hold on here. Here it is right here. So what I like about Jupiter, and real quick, whoever was asking, remember, this is the swap. This is Jupiter Swap. So you're going to copy that, remember the address, and you're going to put it up here. and then you're gonna, or actually you're gonna put it down here. You're just gonna copy and paste it right here, and then obviously Solana is gonna be up here. So you're gonna swap Solana for NFK. But what I like about this is that if you can go on the peripherals or whatever the hell you call this, and you can do leverage trading. This is what I love about Jupiter, is you can go on here and you can do leverage trading, but you got to be very careful, because if you're not familiar, or if you're not a member of the squad and you're not learning how to be a better trader, be very careful, because this world right here is how you can make a lot of money, or you can also lose a lot of money. And this is basically, you're long and short in the market on leverage trading. I always do 100x, because you guys know I'm a risk taker. So someone's asking 4chain, please. Yep. Well, I'll pull it up, bro. We were looking at 4chain yesterday. Let's see. Remember I said you guys come back in and we'll check it out and see. So let's see what 4chain. So I wonder, is it 4chan, like, are they saying like you're going to make a 4chan with us, or is it 4chan, like a 4channel? I'm just playing around. Is this the, yep, this is the chart. Damn. You guys weren't playing. They came in. They spammed it. They said 4chan's going crazy, and it did. It did, bro. I'm Batman. It did, bro. You came in here and he was saying it. He said it yesterday. He was like, bro, 4chan. What were you saying? That the devs, you said something about the devs and all that stuff. Something was big was going on with this project. I forgot what you were saying, but it definitely looks like something big's going on with the project. So $11 million market cap. It's got over $1 million in liquidity. So, I mean, numbers are there for sure on the project. And like I said, we just had to basically move the fib retracement up, because this thing has been on a big run. Oh, that's right. He said they're dropping a Netflix movie for this project. That's what he's saying. So we'll have to see when that drops, bro. Let us know. We'll have a watch party. We'll watch the previews or something. But for this project, so obviously I moved the fib retracement up. I will say the same thing like I always say for all the projects. As long as it stays above the 236 right here, 236 now is going to be around your 14.5. As long as this thing's staying or finding support above or around this 236 fib retracement, this thing is going to continue to run. And a lot of times, if you're correct about the Netflix movie, we're gonna have to do that for NFK. We're gonna have to do an NFK movie. We'll write this down. That's pretty smart. But if they have stuff like that rolling out, like a movie or whatever the case is, but they're keeping themselves relevant, this project's going to continue to move. It's going to continue to move because investors like that, right? Investors like that. They don't like when there's a project and it's just like, there's nothing going on, right? There's nothing going on. But when you have new things coming out, rolling out in the project, usually that is a big mover for a project, right? It keeps it relevant, keeps the investors interested, and it keeps the money coming in and not going out, usually. So, Muhammad said he wants to star in the NFK movie. All right, brother, I got you. But how's your I'm going to have to do like acting. We're going to have to do like, what do they call it? Where we set up a table and you guys got to go in front of us, in front of the judges, and you guys got to do like a part. And we got to see, what your acting skills are, right? Tryouts. Auditions. There you go. We're going to have auditions. Batman, no worries, brother, man. Good luck with this project, dude. It looks crazy good. It really does. I would, if I was on Ethereum trading, I definitely would jump in, bro. But I don't know how you have to have a lot of money, man, because trading on Ethereum is expensive. It really is. It really is, man. Let's see what we already have the ladies chart up over there. She's still doing all right. Bitcoin's looking like she really wants to get up to that 70,000. She really is. So you can see with Bitcoin, I'm zooming in real quick. You can see she's respecting our channel lines. I mean, not exactly, but like pretty much to the T. But what's going on is you can see this is our 20-day moving average on the 4 hour, And look, we're hitting our head right here on the 20-day moving average. So until we can break above this 20-day, and I mean break above, like we need to find, like right here, you see how we were getting support and we started to try to have a breakout? It was short-lived, but that's what we need to see for now as far as for Bitcoin. We need to have some kind of a confirmation, whether it's red or green candles bouncing above this 20-day moving average. That's when we're going to see us break above the 70, and I think we're going to start getting back up towards this 70, 72, 73,000. So, but we read an article yesterday, and it was saying that right now the market right now, it's just like the atmosphere is caution right now, and I think that explains why Bitcoin, you can see these swings where she's running, she'll jump up to 71 and then she jumps right back down to 69. She jumps up to 71 and drops back down, you know? And I think that explains it perfectly. Like there's just caution right now in the market. And I think what it is that you have the halving coming up, right? Normally with Bitcoin, we don't hit an all-time high until after the halving, but we hit an all-time high already. So I think it's kind of spooking a lot of investors because we're in this area right now. We're like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, we already hit all-time highs, right? Like, we know that like usually after the halving is when we hit these all-time highs. So I think it's throwing people off a little bit to where they're thinking that we might see the sell the news event a lot earlier than right at the halving event, right? Usually we see this. Excuse me. Sound like I'm drunk. Let me restart this. We usually see the halving, the sell the news event usually around like the day before, the day of, somewhere around there. Maybe these people are cautious. They're thinking that we might see it a week. Maybe we're seeing it right now, right? Maybe we saw it, kind of a sell the news event right now, and maybe we're going to be a little cautious chopping around where we're at until after the halving, and then we start taking off again. I'm just throwing out speculations because, you know, you can see, and we read an article, I think it was yesterday, in regards to the market and investors being cautious right now. Volume's been down, right? That's a big indicator that people are either staying put in their positions or they're sitting on the sidelines, right? And I would bet mostly, since we're holding our gains on all the projects, that a lot of people are holding their positions, but they're not doubling down on them. They're not continuing to add right now because of the uncertainty, because of the caution right now. So I think that's what we're going to kind of be in for right now until we get towards this halving and we get closer to it, or we get post halving is what I'm thinking. So that might throw off my numbers. Remember, I've been calling for $76,000, $80,000 Bitcoin pre-halving. Maybe we're going to hit it right after the halving now, right? We don't know yet. We'll have to see. Obviously, as we get closer and closer to the day, we're going to really obviously see how it plays out. But regardless, the fact that Bitcoin, our all-time high is at 73 and we're at basically 70 right now, we're perfectly fine. We're perfectly fine. Shares in crypto to the moon. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means. Pappy got to skip auditions. Has me as a dolphin. Does it say you're a dolphin, Pappy? Mom had said, is Pappy a whale? I mean, yeah, we all know in the Discord, we basically consider him a whale, right? I don't go, Pappy, if that thing's telling you you're a dolphin, bro, it's not correct, bro. We know you're a big swimmer around there. Shara said, money makes congrats. Let's see here. He said he loaded up on today's dip. Good job, bro. Good job. Oh, we talking about Mog. Mog fan jump in this low right now. Big money. And that one moves faster. I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a bad spot that we're in right now for Mog. It's had a big retracement, so I mean, right now wouldn't be a bad spot to dollar cost average in on the project for sure. Let's see here. Let's look up Dog with Hat. I know Dog with Hat still holding above $4 billion. That's freaking insane, guys. Insane. But you can see even Dog with Hat's down 7% for the day, right? Even as bullish as this is, it's down 7% today. So Mohammed, you know Soldier and Pappy are going to be, bro, they're going to be number 1 and 2 probably in the next freaking few weeks. So it's just inevitable. Soldier's like number 4 on Milady right now as far as wallets. So don't underestimate Soldier. I notice he jumps in projects and he likes to take control. He likes to jump up there and be like top 10 wallet on any project he's involved in. So just let that man do what he's got to do, right? Fact said, put a hat on Koala, bro. That would be something right there. Do no FUD. Wait, what did we call it? No FUD Koala with hat. Koala with hat. We'd have to throw the no FUD in there though somehow. Like no FUD Koala with hat. It seems like that's a long name though, right? Adam said, "Shh." All right, bro. My bad. I'm talking about a different Adam, bro. A different Adam. That Mohammed, yeah, that would be a good idea for NFT. No FUD Koala with hat. That's too long. We'd have to do just Koala with hat. Is what we'd have to do. We'd have to do that. Koala with hat. Who's jumping in? Who jumped in on call on Solana? Bro, this does not look good, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It does not look good. That market cap is extremely low. Something's not right. Like, I don't know if this is the same. Are these the same devs? Make sure you guys jump on that Discord. Make sure you guys jump on the Discord. We have it pinned on the top of the chat. So Adam, so you jumped in on call on Solana. I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit this one out, bro. I mean, obviously, whoever jumped in down here made some serious money, but I don't know, bro. This thing, it broke support. You see where it was bouncing? It broke support, and it looks like it's starting to hit its head on the support. So I don't know. And you know what? I would be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna jump in right now. But the fact that the market cap is so low right now, like, normally that'd be a good thing, right? But at the same time, I'm like, bro, something's up. Their market cap is so low, like, I wonder why they couldn't, why they didn't start off with a higher market cap. I don't know. It's just a little bit odd. Because you look at their market cap on Coronos and it's at $15 million. Adam said, yep, I was up 3K. Now I'm up 200. Bro, why didn't you take that profit, dude? Adam. Bruh. Bro. You know better, bro. You've been here long enough on the channel, dude. You know better. Damn, bro. I mean, I don't think hopefully it's not going anywhere. Oh, you were working? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. I'm not sitting here like, oh, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a good time to dollar cost average in. You know, I'm just telling you guys, you know, I'm always being real with you guys. I personally am not buying in on this right now. The way this chart looks, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. especially on Solana, it just like ran up like crazy and then it just dropped like on its balls, right? Like I don't know, something about this chart I don't like. Now watch tomorrow we wake up, Adam, and this thing is like freaking 10x. I'm gonna be like, damn it. And Goober said everything he touches pumps. That, and you know, Randy's here, Randy's been killing it on DeFi. Also, my boy's been like itching his neck, fiend on that DeFi. Every 30 minutes, he's like, all right, guys, I'm jumping in on this. Oh, just made 12 Solana. I'm like, damn. My boy keeps spamming that Altcoin. Where's our crypto bubbles? Oh, looks like Book of Meme is up. Let's check that out. Where's my chart? Dude. Did it get erased? Wait, I think I always just put boom. Nope. I must have lost my chart, guys. It's a sad day today. There it is. All that because I didn't want to do a fib retracement. I was like, where is my chart? All right, so we were talking about this. You know, it looked like it had been consolidating for a while, right? And it looks like it finally found that support. And it's looking like it wants to continue on a run. Now, one thing I am going to say is you can see it has come up and hit its head on this 382 3 times already and has not been able to break above it. So, you know, I'm not saying it's going back down, but until this thing can break this 382, you might be seeing somewhat of a retracement, possibly. Now, if for whatever reason we do see some kind of a breakout above the 382 on this project Book of Meme, then you're probably looking at finding some support above this 382 and maybe looking at another breakout for Book of Meme. But for right now, it is on a nice run. It had been consolidating since it obviously went on this epic run, you know, and it took an epic drop, you know, but from there it was just in this like little choppy zone, real tight range. And I said, this is just looks like it's setting up to possibly go on another run, and it looks like the run has begun, but how far is it going to go up? Until it breaks that 382, I'm just not certain that we're on a beautiful run yet, right? If I see some support above this 382, then I'll be like, all right, this thing looks like it's you know, looks like this thing wants to come up and maybe possibly retest these all-time highs. Which, if it does that, remember, all-time highs had the market cap at around 1.2 billion, so that'd be a big run. Gina, I appreciate that. Gina said, make sure you guys join that Discord. You'll learn knowledge, and she's not lying. You know, not honestly, I'm on Discord, but I'm not like 100% active. I have all the mods, and we have all the family in there, and I'm telling you guys want to have any questions, you go on the Discord, and they help out. Gina can vouch. Everybody's in there willing to help out like crazy, and we have people from all across the world. So even if you're up in the middle of the night trading and you have any questions, somebody is always up. Someone's always up to help. We're building up. We got, like I said, I think we're at like 140 something people in the Discord. So we're building. Michael, what's going on, bro? What's the Discord? It's on the top of the chat. Goober, it's on the top of the chat. I have it pinned. Just hit that link or copy the link. Share. I will bring up Altcoin one more time, bro. I'll bring it up one more time. Just because you said please, all right? Okay, so it looks like it finally... Remember what I don't know if you remember, but I told everybody else this. I said if you can buy in anything under this spot right here at the 62, it usually plays out really well for this project. So it looks like for now it broke above that level. Let's see how it plays out, right? Excuse me. Let's see if this thing's gonna go on another bounce. You can see every time it has done where it comes in, it touches this line or bounces below, it goes on a nice little run. So we'll see how this plays out. If you come in tomorrow, shares in crypto. If you come in tomorrow, we'll pull up this chart and let's see how it plays out, right? If this was a good buy or if it's going to continue to move down. I don't think, even if it does continue to move down, I don't think it's going to move down much further, right? You have this the 618 right below here that I think is most likely going to give it some good support if it does try to break anything below where it's at right now. So, but there's your Altcoin. Not a bad project, bro. I think you're going to do really well in the bull run. I really do. I think you're going to do good, man. So let's just have a recap of what we've learned today, guys. We've learned that today the market is really still in that boring stage, right? I guess I'm starting to get just like you guys where I need action at all times. I'm like, just need it. I need the action. We got ADD, crypto ADD. We need movement, fast movement at all times, right? So on weeks like this that we've been in, we're like, what's going on, right? But all in all, honestly, Bitcoin is doing perfectly fine, guys. Like I've told you guys over and over, we're hovering right under that 70,000. We're doing good. As long as we're above 69,000, hey, 69, I think we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. And our beloved ladies, you know, she has been retracing. But all I can say, guys, is I'm a believer of Milady long term. I really am. And I'm not just telling you guys. I'm a big believer long term. And I think this project's going to do really well. So take advantage of these dips. Obviously, just dollar cost average in. So if there is any more dips or any more pain, you can take advantage of it and just keep taking advantage of these drops, right? Because you know eventually we're going to bounce somewhere. Bitcoin, like I tell you guys, I wouldn't be surprised eventually in the next few days, maybe in the next week, we wake up and Bitcoin has jumped up $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 out of nowhere. You know, and we're at all-time highs and the market's just lit up again out of nowhere, right? So, but yeah, but other than that, guys, I'm going to pretty much just leave it there. Make sure you guys hit the like. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe. We're here every day streaming at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you guys also hit that bell. It'll give you that notification whenever we do go live. And if you guys are active on Discord, make sure you guys join our Discord. It is on the link. The link does expire, I think, after like an hour. So if you're watching this later on and the link doesn't work, just leave a comment and I'll send you the new link for the Discord. So, but other than that, guys, thank you again. We had a great stream. I know today in the market wasn't anything crazy, but don't worry. In the next few weeks, when we're pumping like crazy, we'll have back 200 people in the stream again. Everybody's asking about this project and that project. You guys know how it works. So, but other than that, I thank you guys, each and every one of you guys, for spending time tonight. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right? Thank you again. See ya.